technical difficulties happening right now, so we're going to continue this video like this. We're just going to jump right in.
Read my final tweet of the night for you. As I keep saying on Undisputed, when have you ever been able to trust James Harden in a big game? Tonight, 3-for-17. Better get used to it, Sixers fans. Harden quit his way to the Nets, and now he has quit his way to Philadelphia, right? Yep. Okay, so that it was all of the above, all rolled into one.
See, now when Skip, you put it like that, I'm gonna say this: James Harden is no quitter. He's no quitter. He's gonna ball out. Trust and believe he's gonna ball out. But I feel like when the frustration kicks up a little bit, and he can't control his emotions, he let his emotions get the best of him, and that's what makes him say, "I don't even want to play no more." You feel me? And he'll sit down on the bench and pout, and that's what he needs to get rid of. That is not going to win you a championship, James Harden. You sitting on the bench, you pouting. Even when you was on the Nets, you didn't like what was going on. You letting the ball roll out of bounds, letting other people pick it up. Like, this dude literally in Detroit, he had a possession. Ball rolls off his foot. Instead of him picking it up and just getting the backcourt violation, he walks with the ball as it rolls towards the other side. Somebody from Detroit, I forget what player it was, he comes, he picks up the ball. James Harden lets him pick it up. And the dude just lay it up and go run down the other side. I'm like, yo. And Steve Nash said nothing. Steve Nash, nobody, none of them players approached James Harden about it. They said nothing, and they let him do it. They let him do it. You feel me? So that just shows you right there that James Harden, you got some issues that you need to deal with, brother. May you find the best, but right now you can't let your emotions get the best of you in big situations, and that's the problem you got. You did that in San Antonio in the playoffs. You pouted, you sat on the bench, you gave up, and you got in your feelings, so that shit is not gonna work if you want to win a chip. And you got a coach that can do it, Doc Rivers. To me, I feel like James Harden might get this guy fired, because Doc is gonna run a system, and he want an ISO ball.
It was for Ben Simmons and against James Harden. Yes. And I thought they did a defensive number on a guy they know very well because he was one of them, obviously, and they have practiced. I don't know how much James actually practiced, but they have practiced some against him. Not much lately. And yet he missed, as we know, 14 shots. Yeah. 3 of 17. 11 of his first 12. Wow. And basically shot them out of the game in the first quarter as the Sixers the Nets lately. And
like Allen Iverson say, we gonna talk about practice? Practice? Practice. Not a game, but practice. But I'm gonna say this. I've heard since he got there, he was showing up late to practice, not missing practice. It's allegedly. He was showing up late, missing practices. So, I'm not gonna be AI and say, I don't have to practice. Even though there were coaches telling him that he didn't really need to practice to save his energy for the court. But I'm gonna just say this. Practice makes perfect. So James Harden, take your ass to practice because your basketball IQ is very low, sir.
Yeah, he missed, as we know, 14 shots. 3 of 17. 11 of his first 12. Wow, and basically shot them out of the game in the first quarter as the Sixers
finish up with it, man. You always got a lot to say.
Shot the
Finish
Sixers
up.
right out of the game. If we could then see the 14 missed shots, I think we have them all in a row, just to give those who might not have experienced
this dude
this
want to
last
run a whole
night,
highlight clip of.
Kyrie on James, just making it hard,
All right,
slapping the ball out of
we're gonna stop the video right here. Because I already know what Skip Bayless is about to get into. He's about to run a whole highlight clip of this man's horrible game. James Harden, you know, great player, but your basketball IQ in big situations, it stinks, man. You don't have to sit there and with Doc Rivers and Joel Embiid and figure this out. You know, you can't be repeating same situations that you've been doing. You've done this in Houston. In Brooklyn, I can't say much because you played that one playoffs and you was hurt. You know, I give it to you, but you was hurt. So you're gonna have to stop repeating these situations and find yourself a better IQ for this, you know. And that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll catch you later.